Hello, this is Real World Audio, and this is an advice on what to do when your system sounds dull. That you remember that it used to sound pretty good, had nice high extension, but now you notice that it sounds really dull. Probably it's time to change your gear and upgrade and get a super tweeter, or in your case, or maybe an ultrasonic tweeter. It's time for you to really upgrade your system. Well, I'm not going to give any sort of advice like that. This is not about ultrasonic tweeters and super tweeters to add to your system. Now, this is about hygiene, about cleaning. That basically, when there's dust buildup around your stereo, and you see that there's like dust bunnies picking up, those dust bunnies are doing more than just cosmetic damage. If you let them sit around and just collect near conductors, like for example, if they are building up on your interconnect cable, they are going to add static charge to your conductors. So there will be a static charge build up along your conductors, including your power cords, interconnects, speaker cables. So as the static charge builds up, that's going to remove a lot of the high frequency energy from your sound. And that's why your sound will start to sound pretty dull after a while when your gear is picking up dust. So what I recommend is to clean your equipment on a regular basis. So look for the equipment rack and check if there's dust. Then it's time to clean your gear. And also, if you have good eyes, you can just visually check, do my cables, are they collecting dust bunnies, or are there dust bunnies on the floor, under the rack, and so on. Just inspect visually. And the easiest way is just to use pledge. There are specialty products as well, like this Nordost static inhibitor. You can use that on if you want. I've been using this on cables. I just sprinkle this on the cable and just use a microfiber cloth to just make the distribution more even when possible. But you don't need to use that. You can use pledge. I use pledge on the equipment racks, around the equipment, and just use a microfiber cloth to clean. If you want to be super thorough, then just use a damp cloth on your equipment rack first to collect all the bigger dust bunnies if it's really dusty, and then add the pledge and the microfiber so that you are not smearing the dust around and just picking it up from one place and depositing it to another. So it's like really dusty. Then just first remove the dust and then add the pledge. So the pledge will also creates a layer that prevents the buildup of static charge, and that's twice good because it doesn't allow static to build up, and it really also slows down the accumulation of dust and dust bunnies, dust particles around and on your system. So basically what you can notice is that if you take the time to clean around your system, then you will notice that those missing highs and that open airy top end has returned to your system, and it sounds as if you have just added a super tweeter to your system, or you upgraded your tweeters, or maybe it can be even so big as that you will feel that you have upgraded your system to a higher level one. And of course, for turntables, it is absolutely vital to keep them dust free, and you can use like a strong light to see if there's dust around. Good, there's no dust, that's a good thing. And also, I do not have a dust cover for my system, and what I'm doing is I have an extra mat, and I keep it there so this collects the dust bunnies and dust particles, and when I'm playing I'm removing it. So that's another one trick that you can do to keep the table safe, because those dust particles which are around here, when you put your record on, there's movement here, the wind that you create by moving stuff around, that will lift up those dust particles and deposit them on your record and deposit them on your cartridge. And that will create noise that will greatly elevate the background noise in your system, which you will lose a lot of the black level and lot of resolution, and you will hear pops and clicks. And the pops and clicks are not there because the vinyl sucks, but because you are not keeping good hygiene around your turntable. And thank you guys for watching. Please keep your system clean and safe, use pledge, and enjoy the sound. Bye bye.